Hi guys, do you really need a spring outerwear piece when it's going to go from 0 to 16 in 1 week? Watch to find out. Now, Brendan and I have a love-hate for spring outerwear because every time we bring spring outerwear into the store, it never sells. Why is that? Because I find in Toronto, we have like 1 week where you can wear it. It goes from 0 to plus 20, I swear, in 1 week. So I find the window of opportunity for spring outerwear is so short. What we tend to do instead are more farmer style jackets. So this gives you a little bit more versatility that you can wear them casually on the weekend and then throw it over your collared shirt or your knit polo if you're going to work. So we love this one from Strelson. It is in that seersucker fabric. So it's like a seersucker tech fabric. So it's really good because it is water resistant. So the water's going to bounce off it. And I like how it's got a little bit more modern design because it does have more of the higher neck. So it just keeps it a little bit more covered, but it's a really cool techie fabric that I love. So if you want to update the spring jacket that you have right now to wear on the weekend, this is a great option. And it does have a matching pair of shorts that go with it. But I find for most guys, who's kidding who, you barely wear an overcoat in the wintertime when it's cold. So there's not many of you that are going to wear a trench coat or a raincoat or a spring outerwear jacket for that 2 week window when it's kind of like a 0 to 5. What I find the best option to do instead is to look for the 2-in-1 jackets. We're a great fan of theirs because it gives you a 2-for-1 option. So we've got this one from Strelson and we have a few other ones that are coming in too. So it does have that neck insert. So this insert is great because it does give you more protection in your neck if you are going someplace that is like a 0 or a -2. And then you unzip this and then it becomes a perfectly great blazer to be wearing for everyday work. So again, I find a lot of guys don't need that spring outerwear jacket. So save your money. Don't buy that because you're only going to be wearing it for such a short period of time. Because again, it's going to go from 0 today to 16 on Thursday. Instead, look for a 2-for-1 jacket where you can wear this as an outerwear piece and then unzip this. And then you've got a great blazer for everyday work. Or look for something that is more lighter weight in color, but heavier in fabric. So it gives you that feeling of being more of a transitional piece. So one item that I love for that is anything in a cord fabric, but I love this cord fabric that's more of the cream color by Fugato. I don't know if anybody is watching the new Seth Rogen show called The Studio. I love the fact that he's wearing these beautiful peak lapel, super soft blazers every time that make more of a statement that I'm business, but I'm also soft at the same time. Of course, he's wearing Bruno Cucinelli, but if you don't want to spend, $8,000 on a Bruno Cucinelli blazer, then look for some other Italian brands that are doing that same exaggerated peak lapel in these elevated neutral colors. So the Fugaccia one that does have a matching pant is going to be about $800 as opposed to $8,000. So to me, it's a steal. But again, it's a great double duty idea. So you want a slightly heavier fabric in the cord, but in a lighter color. So this is a perfect transition piece to wear right now when it's kind of like, what do I wear? It's a little too early to start wearing linens or really lightweight items. So anything that's a sturdier fabric, but in a lighter color is that perfect transition piece. And then of course, anything in your navies, your grays are perfect to wear right now, but don't feel that you need to wear an outerwear piece. What I would do with a great navy blazer is just still wear your fall or winter scarf with it, just to give you a little bit more protection in the neck. And then you take it off whenever you get to work or the restaurant. Again, it just saves you from having to have that extra piece that I find we really don't need. But we do have some great, more casual tech fabrics that are perfect to wear for right now, that are a great way to add to your spring wardrobe. And then again, for us, we find that whenever we've brought in spring outerwear, it never sells because it's got such a short shelf life in today's work world or everyday world. Because again, we're going to go from 0 to 16 in a week. So I like to have more lightweight bombers because you can wear them casually during the weekend, or look for these 2-for-1 jackets, which are a great addition to your wardrobe. Hey guys, if you like this video, don't forget, subscribe here.